The outcome of the US presidential election is now known. Democratic challenger and former Vice President Joe Biden will be inaugurated as the 46th President of the United States on January 20th, 2021. In the second part of our series, A Tale of Two Outcomes, we examine Biden's policy approaches and the implications for real estate within the US, EMEA and Asia-Pacific regions. In this video, we outline the key implications for Asia-Pacific, highlighting three areas: trade policy and climate change, multinational companies' presence in the region, and property investment and capital flows. Regarding trade policy and climate change, Biden is expected to repair relations with allies to gain China's adherence to international trade norms. Tariff threats against regional allies such as Japan and India ought to disappear quickly. While tariffs on China may remain, agricultural tariffs will probably be lifted first, and further tariffs may be lifted in exchange for cooperation on climate change. This prospect should improve business confidence in most Asia-Pacific markets in the long run, including China. At the same time, progress on climate change will be a common policy agenda between the US under Biden and China under President Xi, since both leaders have proposed ambitious carbon neutrality targets. Regarding multinational companies, or MNCs, under Biden we expect most MNCs to maintain their presence in China, given the market's high long-run growth prospects. We have seen big industrial groups reshore some production or adopt a China plus one strategy with a supplementary presence in another country. This trend may persist, boosting demand for industrial and office space in markets like Taiwan, Japan, Vietnam and India. However, the trend is unlikely to speed up. There is a question about South Korea's potential to attract investment by foreign enterprises under Biden. Continued détente on the Korean peninsula ought to attract greater investment to the south, and Biden will hopefully assign the same importance to relations between the two Koreas as President Trump. Biden has already pledged to keep pressing for denuclearization and a unified Korean peninsula. Regarding property investment and capital flows, likely fiscal stimulus under Biden may depress the US dollar over time while adding to upward pressures on the Chinese renminbi. This might lower the competitiveness of US-based funds in Asia-Pacific, potentially restricting their activity to higher yielding assets. Chinese capital actively targeted other Asia-Pacific markets in 2017 and 2018 when the renminbi was strong. If the renminbi does rise, Chinese capital may start targeting other regional property markets again, notably Hong Kong SAR, but also traditional destinations like Australia. Furthermore, we expect that sustainability will rise in importance in all aspects of property investment and occupation. If Biden's victory accelerates progress on climate change, the incentive for developers to adopt high green standards will grow. While this may push up retrofitting costs for building owners, investors are likely to assign a premium to buildings with such standards. For a copy of the research or for any further information, please contact us.